What's up, people? In this video we are going to talk about Phenibut. We're going to talk about Phenibut. I've been taking Phenibut for a very long time. If you found my channel, you might have found it as a result of me talking about Phenibut. I have the top ranking videos as far as I understand about Phenibut withdrawal. And I am a fucking Phenibut expert. Let me tell you, I've been taking Phenibut for years of my life, not consecutively. However, I will take, when I do take it, I take it every single day, right? And this is really my Phenibut review of taking it for an extended period of time without all of these scary withdrawal effects that people say that they have. In my opinion, that's just from irresponsible usage. And obviously, if you order gray market drugs off the internet, you're more likely to misuse them or to use them in a way where you will experience negative side effects. However, in my, as I use them, there are no negative side effects, or at least not the negative side effects from withdrawal. And I do, okay, fine, if I forget to take it or if I leave it somewhere, I'll experience withdrawal. And there are some, I notice that my memory is a little bit worse when I take it every day. Other than that, there are definitely a lot of positives. So that said, let's get into the positives and negatives of Phenibut. Start with the positives, okay? Positives number one is the social lubrication of Phenibut, right? You are nervous in social situations, you're anxious. Even if you don't realize you're anxious, when you take Phenibut, you will be less anxious, so much less anxious. I've noticed, because I actually just got some delivered to me here in Vietnam. I started running out when I was in Japan, and I stopped taking it in Japan, or no, I think I stopped taking it in Thailand. I didn't take it for about 6 weeks, and I tapered, because I know that tapering is important. I tapered, eventually stopped taking it, and it was fine. I wasn't jonesing for it or anything. But I kind of had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to order some more and continue to take it because the benefits of the social lubrication are just, I don't want to say non-negotiable, but they're very intense for me. So anyway, I ordered more and I just started taking it again maybe 4 or 5 days ago. And I noticed that if I see people that I know, instead of just me being like, hey, what's up? I'll be like, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. How's it going? I say hi to them with more enthusiasm because I'm much more loosened up and free, and I just don't care what people think. I don't know, probably because I just feel so good from the Phenibut. I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm much more free socially. And if you have problems loosening up socially, it's very good for that. In my opinion, it's better than alcohol. It's better than really anything. The only thing that I could really compare it to, I guess, would be Xanax. But the negative side effects of Xanax are way worse than Phenibut, in my opinion. I would always get crazy mood swings on Xanax, and I always got way too tired on Xanax. Xanax is great for killing your anxiety, but it just feels so good to lie on the couch. You never want to get up. Whereas with Phenibut, I still have energy to go do stuff and live a normal life. Anyway, social lubrication, number one, cannot be overstated, really. And this is really why it's so addictive for people. Is they'll take it once and they're like, oh my god, that was amazing. That day, it was the best day of my life, because you're so uninhibited, but in an intelligent way. Not uninhibited like alcohol, where you fucking take off your clothes and start dancing on the bar. You might just be more open to having interesting conversations with people, and emoting more is really what it is. It's just acting more, not acting more emotional, just exaggerating your facial expressions. I'm not really sure how to say it, but emoting more, really, which makes you more charismatic, more enthusiastic just about life in general. So that's number one. Number two, what are the other benefits of Phenibut? That's really the main one, to tell you the truth. In fact, that's probably the only one, really, now that I think about it. It's just because it's so hard to find something like that. What's the other one people turn to is alcohol, right? Or prescription pills, really Xanax. Alcohol has a ton of negative side effects. Makes you fat, makes you sloppy, turns you into an asshole, ruins your health. And Xanax it's not good to take that long term. It turns you into also sloppy, not good, Xanax is what they give to housewives who have too much anxiety because they have too much time on their hands. Like, you're like trophy wives in the valley, will take Xanax because they're just bored and have anxiety and go to the doctor because they want some pill to have with their like glass of, their like 3 p.m. glass of wine, before they pick up their kids from school in their minivan. My stereotyped, profile of your average Xanax user. Now, how to take Phenibut every day without worrying about side effects or without worrying about going through withdrawals. So I've made a couple videos on this, but basically the reason you go through withdrawals from any drug is because you stop the use. Okay, like if I take Phenibut every day and then I stop taking it, I will go through withdrawals. Really, actually. However, if I take Phenibut every day and I taper the dosage every single day for 7 days or for 10 days, then I will not experience withdrawals. Okay, it's very important to make that distinction. Similarly, let's say you smoke 20 cigarettes a day. Okay, if you smoke 19 cigarettes the next day, will you go through withdrawals, nicotine? I don't think you will. From the difference of one cigarette is going to really make that big of a deal? I don't think so. Okay, and then if you smoke 18 the next day, and then 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, blah, 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 until you're down to 1. Okay, you will arguably not go through withdrawals 1 cigarette a day over the course of 3 weeks, really. I don't know, I should like get addicted to cigarettes and then quit to do an experiment. I won't, but you understand what I'm saying? If you taper the dose, you'll be fine. Where people get into trouble is they have this idea, they get sloppy with the usage, right? They'll take it for 3 days because they feel amazing, and they're like, okay, I need to stop. This is not good, I can't take it every day. And they'll take 2 grams a day or something, which is way too much. And then what ends up happening is they take 2 grams a day for 3 days, their body gets used to it. The withdrawal from 2 grams a day to nothing is, I've never even experienced it, I can only imagine. I've experienced from 1 gram a day to nothing. It's not pleasant, really. You get a headache, you get the cold sweat, you get irritable. You can't deal with little things. Like I wouldn't be able to deal with whatever, this chair I'm sitting on right now. It's terrible. But if you taper the dose, you'll be fine. That's number 1. Number 2, I guess that's only number 1. That's the only one. But anyway, my experience, Phenibut is awesome. I remember when I used to live in LA, I would go to Equinox, and similarly to how I said now when I started taking it again, I say hello more enthusiastically to people. I noticed that people respond better to me just because I seem happier in general. And people like happy people. And when you combine that with a little bit more of the intent to be nice to people and get people happy to see you, that's, that works, really, is what I'm trying to say. So it's just really good, honestly. Like I buy mine from Nootropics Depot. They have very competitive prices. I won't put a link in the description. Search them on your own. It's not affiliated with them in any way. I just like Phenibut. They're run by a pretty well-known guy in the nootropics community, that website. So I don't know, I think if you're going to buy any, definitely buy from them. Reputable vendor as well. Very professional to deal with them. I think I ordered 250 grams, which is a lot. I take a gram a day, by the way. For that much, I think I paid like $70, and that will last me. If I take a gram a day for 250 days, was that 8 months? 8 months, $70 for 8 months, which is 75, let's say, for 8 months. How many times is 75 going to 8? 9 times, so $9 a month, or 30 cents a day. 30 cents a day to eliminate my social anxiety. I'll take it. I'll take that anytime. Okay? So that's my Phenibut review. Kind of a short video for this one, everybody. If you have any questions about Phenibut, actually, have you taken Phenibut before? I would like to know. Tell me. What has your experience been with Phenibut? Do you know anybody who's taken Phenibut? Have you never heard of Phenibut and this is like your first time hearing about this magical wonder drug? I just saw some guy over there wearing a Pepe shirt. It's kind of funny. Anyway, let me know. Tell me what your experience has been with Phenibut, or if you have any questions about it, let me know. Leave me a comment. Peace.